I am Bob Copperstone, a former newspaper journalist, and I like to write stories that mostly deal with my childhood in the mid-20th century. During my 80-plus years, I have accumulated troves of facts and memories as I experienced them here in Wahoo and surrounding Saunders County. These vignettes are presented as true and factual to the best of my recollection, and I wish to pass them on before they blink, flicker, and go dark forever. This is Growing Up Wigwam, as told by Uncle Bob. The Bomber Plant, Part 2. Throughout its active existence, the Nebraska Ordnance Plant near Mead was an early part of my life in Wahoo. Some of my schoolyard friends had bomb-making parents, I guess. We children weren't particularly aware of the bomber plant's deadly but necessary wartime mission. I do remember somber snatches of gossip about how our little spot on the map could be targeted by Axis enemies with bombs of their own. I'm sure other children shared my unease, but we didn't dwell on it. After all, we had grown-ups all around us, and some of those adult relatives were soldiers and sailors to boot. Also, I had been experiencing the war almost from the beginning of my childhood. One of my earliest memories was one of many 1940s nationwide blackout practices to prepare for wartime bombing raids. Like other little kids, I thrived on pleasant routine, but this was too scary. The windows were hastily covered with blankets and heavy tablecloths and drapes. All the lights in the house were switched off, and we could peek outside and see that the street lights and car headlights all had been doused. A school bus carried children from the military housing units on the sole residential streets to schools in Wahoo. I'm not sure how Wahoo's West Ward and North Ward portioned out the plant's incoming pupil population, and I suppose St. Wenceslaus Catholic and nearby small-town schools were involved too. Most of us were unaware of it, but the sudden flood of people coming in to work at the new ordnance plant caused a teacher shortage as well, in staffing and other professions. The bomber plant wages were quite a bit higher. From clean used cars to cleaning clothes. Not too many people remember that a downtown location at 120 West 5th Street, now the site of the D&D Laundry, had once been an OK used car lot. The site is between the Wahoo Barber and Beauty Shop wooden building on the east and the brick Titles Lounge sports bar on the other side. If you look closely, two decrepit, rusty lampposts still hide in plain sight on either side of the laundry. Each post had a high wattage floodlight on top, and below a cylinder light fixture fitted with 4 vertical fluorescent light tubes to illuminate the lot. Only the east cylinder remains today. In the 1950s, Chevrolet operated OK used car lots nationwide as adjuncts to their dealerships. Anderson Auto Company here was just south across 5th Street. I remember the OK lots sold other companies' brands, but I'm not sure if non-GM cars were included. The main idea of the corporation connection was to reassure car buyers that Chevrolet stood behind their product. According to MotorCities.org, quote, OK used cars had completed a series of tests on their for-sale vehicles before being sold to the public, including a safety inspection, drain and flush of the cooling system, complete lubrication and tire rotation. Photographer/farmer Joe Vachulik, Wahoo's unofficial historian, notes that Wahoo Implement Company was located at that site in 1910. Later, Biggerstaff Furniture and Mortuary did business there, but the building burned down in 1948. The site became vacant when Anderson Auto stopped doing business downtown, probably in the 1970s. The present laundry building is one of the newest in downtown Wahoo. To be continued.
Growing Up a Wigwam is written by Bob Copperstone and produced by Chris Beatty. Everything is recorded in lovely Wahoo, Nebraska. If you've enjoyed this and want some more stories about Uncle Bob and other things, please subscribe at chrisbeatty.com.